living in a time, right, where they got people questioning whether or not if God is real, if the things that we do or whatever somehow keeps us away from God. And I say to you that there is nothing, no nothing, not even death, can keep us away from the love of God, right? So when you look at how the Bible is parallel to what's going on now, right? Almost on day one, the Bible says Pharaoh, but the president or whatever, right, says we're gonna get rid of all of the illegals, the aliens, right? Women, babies, and children, right? And so we're gonna get rid of them, right? How symbolic is that? It's right here in front of us, right? And yet we can uphold that, right? Because they came into this nation. I dare you come and try to choose a better life or to have a better life for yourself. I dare you come to this nation or whatever, for whatever reason, right? Be it right, be it wrong. And so we live in a time where the church is more focused on who's going to hell and casting, condemning people to hell than calling into question about the fact that that's not their job. And yet we are not able to see, why aren't there young people coming back to God? Why aren't there young people connecting to God? Whitney Houston said, the children are the future. Why are we not investing in that? We live in a time where we want to go back to how it used to be. What it used to be, symbolic, but yet it can't be when we are ignoring the rights of other people, of a consciousness. That is not of God. Hate and division is not of God. Bigotry is not of God. And yet all of these souls, all of these people who are out here lost, believing that God don't love them. A nation that was founded on Christian values. Women who have been forced to take on the head of households. We fell in the children. She can't be woman and man. She can't be mother and father. And yet we have a system. We have a system that creates that. We have a system that tells her that it's okay. And yet, in reality, she was created to exist in her feminine state. Every woman desires to operate out of her feminine state. Operate out of security. Operate out of creating. Producing. Birthing. Educating. Caring for her babies. The men. We live in a time where men are not allowed to feel, not allowed to have emotions without being ostracized. And yet we wonder why so many men are walking around numb, turning to everything other than the right thing, to the Creator. Because he has nowhere to go but to close down, to shut down. He's not allowed to be a man because we live in a society where anything resemblance of him living out of his dominance and providing is toxic. We live in a time that has everything wrong, convincing us that it's right. We live in a time where we're quick to cut each other down and judge each other and outcast each other than to embrace and say it's okay to not be okay. We live in a time where you look at social media, you look at all these things, and everybody's doing good and everybody's fine. But in reality, you're looking at a bunch of lost souls. In reality, we're looking at people who have made money and material success and material gains their God. We're living in a time where we still have time to get it right. We're to give our heart back to God. White, black, gay, straight, big, little. We got to give our hearts back to God. Old, young, wealthy, poor, sick, healthy. We've got to give our hearts back to God. The Bible says, lean not to your own understanding. Trust God. And acknowledge Him in all your ways. Love.